Welcome to this last session by Dr. G on Sundara Gita. This is a contemplation verse. Maruti, with folded hands, he offers a leaf. Tears of joy flow from his eyes as he revels in the song of the divine. The ultimate devotee is found with his head bowed low like a ripe fruit hanging from a tree, and heart wide open like a blooming flower wherever Rama's stories are being told. I salute Maruti, destroyer of the demons of doubt, disbelief, and disrespect, who is present wherever Rama's glories are being sung. Maruti. Over to you, Dr. G.
Namaste. Sureshji, can you see the screen and can you hear me? Namaste. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sabhayai Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Hanumate. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sundara Gita. We are entering into the third session out of these 3 days discussion. I want to thank you for your presence here today, leaving all other appointments and predicaments. We have been seeing the similarities, the greatness, and the profound verses found in Valmiki Ramayana's Sundarakanda and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. These three are Omkara Swarupas. Hanuma, Auma. Ram is Om. And Krishna. Om Tat Sat Iti Brahmanastra Vidhasmrutaha. And Sita Devi Omkara Rupini. So this is how we have seen the Parabrahma Tattva in all three. We have seen Hanuman as Sadhaka. We have seen Hanuman as Siddha. And we have seen Hanuman as Siddhi Pradayaka. With the great characteristics, with great qualities, Hanuman can be our role model for our life, to follow the teachings of Krishna and what Rama has shown as human. Today we will see a little bit more of Hanuman's eloquence. We have seen until yesterday where Sita was seeing some good omens. While Sita is experiencing those good omens, her left eye, left shoulder was quivering a little bit, and which is very auspicious omen. There is actually omenology. There's so much about all these omens. So now Hanuman who is Shakhamtare Sthitaha. He is seated in the branches of that Shimshupa Vriksha in Ashokavana, where he got the darshana of Sita Devi. Now he's thinking, how should I console Mother Sita? How should I even introduce myself? What should I say after Ravana was there, the terrible personality, speaking in a very terrible way, and frightened Sita? How can I console and remove the perturbance and the disturbance which was just created by Ravana? Yadi vacham pradasyami dvija iva samskrutam Ravanam manyamana mam Sita bhita bhavishyati. Ravana was a scholar, Sanskrit scholar. If I spoke in Sanskrit like Ravana, that Ravana Brahma, Sita Mata would think that I am Ravana in a different form and bhita bhavishyati. She'll be frightened. Avasyameva vaktavyam manusham vakyam arthavat. So let me speak in very colloquial language and see how much of presence of mind and how much of knowledge of languages Hanuma had. He chose the language of Ayodhya, spoken in the accent of Mithila Nagara. So the Mithila Nagara Vasis who were in Ayodhya, how they would speak, like some of the Tamilians, how they speak Telugu, or some of the Telugu people, how they speak Kannada, and vice versa. So that accent, and also in such a swara that the sound was so pleasing and coming from a distance and then approaching slowly and fondly. Then what is the subject I should use? What should be the content? It is contextual and then content. Ramam aklishta karmanam. So Ramam aklishta karmanam. I shall choose the subject of Rama, who is aklishta karmanam. So aklishta karman, this is such a great word. It is something to contemplate on. The one who does the complex acts in a very simple way. There are 4 different kinds of personalities. There is a simple work done in a simple way. There is a complex work done in a complex way. And there is a simple work done in a complex way, someone like me. But now here is Rama, who does the complex work in a very simple way. And we have just seen that Hanuma has done that. He crossed over the ocean and na glanim adhigachati. He was not even tired. And he says, Rama is his role model. Dasoham kosalendrasya ramasya aklishta karmanaha. There also he uses. And now he thinks of Rama, who is aklishta kari. So the one who is in the same way is Krishna. Satchidananda Rupaya, Krishnaya Klishtakarine, Namo Vedanta Vedyaya, Gurave Buddhi Sakshine. So these are Aklistakaris. So if I eulogize Rama, if I praise Rama, who is unwearied in action and a good relation, I shall not frighten her. See, if we meet someone and then they're so distraught, and then suppose we ask, how is family doing? So even if someone is in difficulty at work, if we just ask, how is your family? They feel so good about it. So this is the art of speaking that we will be speaking for a little while during today's session. In Bhagavad Gita, we see this, Yasman no dvijate loko, lokan no dvijate chayaha. From whom the world is not perturbed, the people are not afraid of. And who is not afraid of the people in the world? Harsha, Marsha, Bhayo, Dvegaihi. That beyond this Harsha and Amarsha and Bhaya and Udvega, the perturbance, the disturbance, Mukto yassacha me priyaha, that person is so dear to me, O Arjuna, Krishna says. And anudvegakaram vakyam, this is about Vangmaya tapas in 17th chapter. Udvegakaram, the one which raises the pulse and the BP and then all the hormonal surge when you talk, not only in us, but also in others. That is Udvegakaram. Anudvegakaram Vakyam. There is no physiological changes, no physical changes, and no emotional and no hormonal changes that would show the perturbance, disturbance. That is Anudvegakaram Vakyam. Satyam, again it is truth. Priyahitam, that is so dear to now Sita Devi. Swadhyayabhyasanam, the Swavrittam, the story of clan of Rama, that is Vangmayam Tapa Uchate. Hanuman is showing that. So Hanuman, the zenith of eloquence, when he first meets Rama and Lakshmana, he goes in a brahmachari form and he looks at Rama and Lakshmana and says, who are you both? And if we look at you, you are like rishis. Your Veshadharana, your garments. But your vachas, your tejas, the brilliance and the splendor is such that you could rule these three worlds. And you are holding this dhanush and shara, the bow and arrow. So why are you here? And that is how he speaks. And the moment Hanuman speaks, and he introduces himself also. I am the minister of Sugriva, who is longing to see you. And Rama looks at Lakshmana and says, Lakshmana, here is someone who is so eloquent, whom we should revere. Unless someone is so well-versed with all three Vedas, cannot speak like this. Nan Rugveda Vinetasya na Yajurveda Dharinaha, Nan Rugveda Vinetasya na Yajurveda Dharinaha, na Sama Veda Vidushaha Shakya Evam Vibhashitum. Unless someone is so proficient in Rigveda and has so much of command on Yajurveda and can sing so well Samaveda, cannot speak like this. Nunam Vyakaranam Krishnam Anena Bahudhashritam Bahu Vyaharata Anena Na Kinchit Apashabditam. He has studied the entire grammar. He's called Nava Vyakarana Vetta. Nava Vyakarana is the 9 types of grammar. What we know now is Panini and Patanjali and other Vyakaranas in respective languages. But there were 9 Vyakaranas. Nava Vyakarana means the new Vyakaranam also. You can say Nava is new also. Nava means 9 also. Like now, the same English, but is spoken differently in US, UK, Australia, India. So that the one who can grasp that accent, the style of language, Krishnam completely, Anena Bahudhashritam, he has studied it so well. And whatever he has spoken, there is no apashabda, there is no word which is not to be there. So Swami Chinmayananda says that in the 12th chapter and 15th chapter in Bhagavad Gita, if you look at, you cannot take away a word and you cannot insert a word. It is so succinct, so complete, so beautiful, so profound. That is how Hanuman has spoken. Na mukhe netrayo chapi lalate cha bhruvotthata anyeshu apicha sarveshu doshaha samvedita kvachit. So 30% is what we speak. 70% is what the body shows. The body language is very important. And in his face, in his eyes, on his forehead, or the eyebrows, and all other parts of the body, there is no dosha, there is no fault. So devoid of any fault. Avistaram, asandigdham, avalambitam, avyatham. Avistaram, he didn't tell the two pages of story. Asandigdham, he did not leave any doubt. Avilambitam, he did not stretch the sentences. Avyadham, there is nothing which was wasted. Urastham kanthagam vakyam vartate madhyame swaram. And is the tone, the intonation is also important. Intonation. So is intonation. The words which should come from the tongue, the neck, the urastham. So they all have been so well spoken. Samskara krama sampannam adbhutam avilambitam. It is endowed with the culture, the tradition. It speaks of his culture and tradition, how he was brought up. Adbhutam, wondrous. Avilambitam, there is no pauses. Ucharayati kalyanim vacham hrudaya harshinim. Kalyanim, it is so auspicious. His words are so auspicious. Hrudaya harshinim, they are so pleasing to the heart. Anaya chitraya vacha tristhana vyanjanasthayaha. So these words spoken by him, kasyana aradhyate chittam, who cannot fall for him? And not only just someone who is just listening to Hanuma, udyat ase are api, even if enemy has come with the raised sword to attack, the moment you hear someone with these words, he will be so impressed and his heart will be stolen by such a person. So that Hanuman, now he chose Ramacharitam. He starts with Raja Dasharatho Nama Rathakunjara Vajinam Punyashilo Mahakirtihi. So that Dasharatha Maharaj, Mahayasha, was there. Asit. Tasya putra priyo jeshtaha taradhipani bhananaha. His son, whose face is like the moon. Tara Adhipa is moon, the king of the stars. Nibhananaha. Ramo Nama Visheshagnaha. He was known with the name Rama. Shrestha Sarva Dhanushmatam. The introduction of Rama as given by Krishna. Rama Shastra Bhrutamaham in Vibhuti Yoga. Rama is among all the archers, I am Rama. Krishna says. In the same way, the introduction of Rama, the very adjective is given. Ramo Nama Visheshagnaha Shrestha Sarva Dhanushmatam. And his character and his pravritti, his nature, his profession, and what is he here for? Rakshita swasya vruttasya swajanasya api rakshita jiva lokasya dharmasya cha parantapaha. He is very conscious of his own character and his own path. And also, he has taken a vow to protect his people. And not only his people and his parivara and those who are dearer to him and who consider him as dearer, but also he is interested in protecting the entire Jiva Lokas and Dharmasya, everything according to righteousness. So that Rama, we see in Krishna's words. Why do I come here, O Arjuna? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To protect the good, to destroy the evil, to re-establish formally dharma, the righteousness. That's why I come. And when do I come? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajamyaham. Whenever there is decline, glani in dharma, whenever there is increase in adharma, unrighteousness, that's when I come. Now the same Krishna has come in the form of Rama in Treta Yuga. So then he describes Yadha Rupam, Yadha Varnam, Yadha Lakshmim Vinishchitam Ashrausham Raghavasyaham Sa Imam Asadita Maya. So that's how Hanuman thinks. And then he describes Sundare Sundaro Ramaha. That's what we see here now. And then Sita's reaction to this, listening to Rama. Tata Shakhantare Linam Društva Chalita Manasa. She was a little bit shaken. How is now Hanuman? Veshtitarjuna Vastram. Veshtitarjuna Vastram. The one who has just covered with a white shawl. White shawl. Vidyusangha. Vidyusangha. Pingalam, Vidyut Sanghata Pingalam, the one who is like a bundle, the bundle of lightning, Vidyut Sanghata Pingalam, Veshtitarjuna Vastram, the one who has covered himself with a white shawl, like Arjuna. No? Arjuna means white. Arjuna Vrikshavat, we say. So that is an indication of Shuddha Sattva. And that is the indication of Sattvika Svabhava. That is the indication of Trikarana Shuddhi. What you think, you say, and what you say, you do. So Maithili Chintayamasa, Swapnoyamiti Bhamine. Is this a dream? And there is a saying that if you see a monkey in the dream, it is not a good omen in omenology. Then she suddenly thinks, may Rama be good. May my father be good. May everybody in Senayodhya be good. And then she prays to Namostu Vachaspataye Savajrine Swayambhuve Chaiva Hutashanaya. So she prays to Brihaspati, Indra, and Brahmaji. Then she thinks, how can this be a dream? There is no sleep for me. It is like, somebody saying, Hame bhul gaye kya? Do you forget me? Or, so do you ever remember me? Do you ever remember me? No, the question of remembrance comes when you forget. So now I have been thinking of Rameti Sadaiva Buddhya Vichintya Vacha Bruvati Tameva. Just because I'm thinking of Rama and Rama and Rama, maybe I'm hearing Rama. Maybe I'm seeing someone who is singing Rama. Tasyanurupam cha katham tadartham evam prapashyami tatha shrunomi. This is like in the 8th chapter. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagaminam paramam purusham divyam yate parthanu chintayan. This is anuchintayan, thinking of that again and again and again and again. That Parabrahma, Partha, anuchintayan paramam purusham divyam yati. So you certainly will attain me, thinking of me, my divine personality, without deviating, always engaged in me. With that practice, Abhyasa Yoga Yuktena, 8th chapter. 8th chapter is also called Abhyasa Yoga, Akshara Parabrahma Yoga. Then Sundare Sundare Sita, Sundare Sundare Sita. So Hanuman comes down, he introduces himself. Dutoham Ramasya. Aham Ramasya Sandeshat Devi Dutatava Agataha. Vaidehi Kushali Ramaha Twam Cha Kaushalam Abravet. Rama is doing good. And he asked about your kshema and your welfare. Then Janaki, he believes at this moment. And she introduces. He asks, who are you? Who are you, O Sita Devi? Are you a Gandharva Kanya? Are you a Yaksha Kanya? Are you here because like Arundhati? Are you Arundhati? Because you were so angry with Vasishtha and then did you come over here? Tell me please who you are. And then she says, this is how the tradition of introducing oneself, a pativrata, this is how it should be. Duhita janakasya aham vaidehyasya mahatmanaha sita cha nama namna aham bharya ramasya dhimataha. And in fact, Snusha Dasharathasya, that's where it starts actually. I am the daughter-in-law of Dasharatha. I am the daughter of Janaka Maharaja. And I am the wife of Rama. So Snusha Dasharathasya, Duhita Janakasya, Bharya Ramasya. And she tells all the story. And then she says, Ravana just came and he gave me these 2 months of time. Dhomasau tena me kalo jivita. And then urdhvam dvabhyam tu masabhyam tatat tekshyami jevitam. I cannot live beyond that. Then Hanuman, thinking that, she is believing in him, and then he approaches a little bit more closely. Yadha yadha samipam sa Hanuman upasarpati tadha tadha ravanam sa tam Sita parishankate. When he was approaching a little bit more closer, she thought again, this must be Ravana. And then she was so upset again. But then she thinks, there is something in my mind which is saying this is not Ravana. Because manaso hi mama priti rutpanna tava darshanat. I don't think you are Ravana who came in the form of Brahmin when he abducted me. But now looking at you, I do not think you are Ravana, because when I see you, I am actually feeling an experience of motherlyhood when looking at you. You are like a child to me. That is the beauty. You see the relation, the emotion. And when you are pure in your mind, the pure natured people will appreciate you. They can recognize you. Hanuman says, Devi, O Sita Devi, nahamasmi tatha Devi yadha mam avagachasi. I am not like that, O Talli, O Mother. I am not like what you are thinking as Ravana. Aham Ramasya Sandesha Devi Dutaha Tavagataha. It is like Krishna saying, Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavrataha. Once the delusion is there, we cannot appreciate the divinity. So now, for a moment, Sita Devi doubted, but now she knew that this is not Ravana. Now, tell me, O Hanuma, if you have seen Rama and if you have spent time with him, Yani Ramasya Lingani Lakshmanasya Chavanara Tani Bhuya Sama Chakshwa Namam Shoka Sama Vishet. I'm so hit by sorrow. Please tell me, talk to me about Rama's personality and Rama's figure and Rama's character and qualities. Then the moment Hanuman gets a chance, even if there is no time, no chance, Hanuman actually is so willing to tell Rama's story. That we have seen. Surasa Devi, I'm going to swallow you. Even then he tells Rama's story. Mainaka, he's asking, he said, I have no time. This is what Rama's story is. Lanka, he tells Rama's story. So Rama Kamalapatraksha Sarvabhuta Manoharaha Rupa Dakshinya Sampannaha Prasuto Janakatmaje. He's Kamalapatraksha, he's lotus-eyed. And lotus-eyed, Tvatta Kamalapatraksha Mahatmyamapi Chavyayam, we have seen in the 11th chapter. His Kamalapatraksha means the one who has lotus-like eyes. Lotus is this universe. The one who thinks of universe. Lotus is the symbol of knowledge. The one who has Duradrushti. Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vinda Yatapatra Netra. We have seen that. Rupa Dakshinya Sampannaha. And all these qualities, Sarvabhuta Manoharaha. Pumsam Mohana Rupaya Punya Shlokaya Mangalam. Is so bewitchingly handsome that whoever looks at him will be so attracted to him. And all these qualities, Prasuto Janakatmaje, they are qualities of Rama born along with him. Like Sahayagnya Prajasristva Purovacha Prajapati. Tejasaditya Sankashaha Kshamaya Prithvi Samaha. His brilliance is like that of sun. And at the same time, his pardoning nature is like that of Mother Earth. Bruhaspati Samo Buddhya, his intelligence is like Bruhaspati. And Yashas is Vasavopamaha, like Indra. And what does he do? What is his nature? His nature and his mission is Rakshita Jiva Lokasya, Swajanasya cha Rakshita, Rakshita Swasya Vruttasya, Dharmasya cha Parantapa, Parantapaha. He can scorch the enemies. The scorcher of enemies. Scorcher of enemies, and his mission is to protect the good. And we have seen that so much he talks about Rama. And like Krishna says, all my vibhutis, there's so many. Vistare Natmano Yogam Vibhutim cha Janardana. Bhuya kathaya truptirhi shunvato nastime mrutam. Arjuna says that I'm not satiated listening to your vibhutis, your glory. O Janardana, please tell me more. In the same way, here is Hanuman is not satiated talking about Rama. Sita is not satiated listening about Rama. So the two great devotees talking about it. Machitta Madgata Pranaha Bodhayanta Parasparam Kathayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Charamanti Cha. With their minds fixed on me and their lives surrendered to me, both Sita Devi and Hanuman, my devotees remain ever content in me. Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. They derive great satisfaction and bliss in enlightening one another about me and conversing about me. And we have seen that tat kathanam, tat chintanam, anyonyam tat prabodhanam, etadeka paratvam, brahmabhyasam vidurbudha. That is thinking of them, thinking of that, talking about that, and inspiring each other about that. So that is called Brahmabhyasa. Then Sita Devi again feels so bad before she saw Hanuman. And now she thinks that maybe the good times have come. I thought of giving up my life. Tyakshami dhik jeevitam. Sajeevitam. Kshipram aham tyajeham. Kshipram, right now I just want to give up this body. Vishena, shastrena, sitena vapi. with some poison or with some sword or some other weapon. So that's how she was crying and losing the hope, giving up all hopes and faith. She was ready to give up her life. Now she thinks, so that is when Rama, seated in our own hearts, Krishna, seated in our own hearts, will give that buddhi to think again, to pause for a moment, and to think of that innate power within us and that divine power which is gracing on us. Now she thinks, Kalyane batagadheyam lokike pratibhati me, ehi jivantamanando naram varsha shatadapi. I was thinking of giving up my body and life, but now I know that there is an adage that joy rushes to surviving man. So these two we have seen in Hanuma's experience when he didn't see Sita, and Sita Devi when she didn't see any hope in near future. Both of them wanted to give up their life. But now you see how she is thinking, even after 100 years, just wait, apna time aayega. Time is a healer, time is a healer. And the same mantra from Bhagavad Gita, Matra Sparshastu Kaunteya, Shitoshna Sukha Dukkada, Agamapayino Nityaha, Tanstitikshvasva Bharata. Whenever we go through a bad day, a bad time, an ill feeling, feel bad about ourselves and things surrounding us, that's when we have to think of these mantras, because even this shall pass away. Even this shall pass away. So, O Devi, I am called Hanuman because of what I do. So now you see how Hanuman introduces Hanumaniti Vikyato Loke Svena Eva Karmana. So now we know that Hanuman doesn't mean the one who has soul and jaw. We have seen that from Taittiriya Upanishad, Hanu mantra. Hanu means mantra, Hanu means astra, Hanu means these great mandible and maxilla. The one who has all this mantravan, astravan, then Hanuman. So Purva Rupam, Adhara Hanuhu. Uttara Rupam, Uttara Hanuhuda Parja. Sandhi is the speech. Sandhanam, the one which conjoins these two, is the tongue. So this is Adhyatma. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. So this Hanuma is Sundara, Subhaga, Shriman, endowed with such a great quality. Then again, Sundare Sundaro Ramaha. He is not tired. He's not tired of talking about Ramo. Ramo Bhamini Lokasya Chaturu Varnasya Rakshita. Chaturu Varnyam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagashaha from Bhagavad Gita. Tasya kartaram apimam vidya kartaram avyayam maryadanam cha lokasya karta karayita chaiva. Because he doesn't have to do anything. As Krishna says, Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam vartayeva cha karmani. There's nothing which is to be attained and obtained by me. There is nothing which was not attained and obtained by me. Even then I act. And that's why he's karta karayita chaiva. Archishman archita atyartham. He's like the sun. Sadhunam upakarajnaha. Sadhunam upakar. Paritranaya sadhunam. Then paricharajnacha karmanam. The one he puts into practice. Yadyad acharati shresthaha from Bhagavad Gita. Yadyad acharati shresthaha tattadevetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartate. Then how is he? Yajurveda vinitaha Veda vidbihi supujitaha dhanurvedecha vedecha vedangesha cha nishtitaha. And we have seen this. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto Bhagavad Gita. Matta smrutir jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvai ahameva vedyaha vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Veda vidang, veda vitta and veda Angas also so perfectly studied by him because he's Vedanta Krita. And his personality, Vipulamso, Mahabahu, Kambugrivo, Subhananaha. And he talks about the Samudrika Shastra. Samudrika Shastra, the physical qualities, the characteristics of an emperor, how they should be and how they are in Rama. This one picture which I have seen in Srirangam, if any of you have seen, Rama is so handsome there. Once you see, you cannot forget that Rama's figure there. So that's Satya Dharma. And that we have seen in Bhagavad Gita. I just recited them. And Vanaroham Mahabhage Duto Ramasya Dhimataha. I am Vanara, I am Ramaduta. And now is the time she gained full confidence in Hanuma. Rama Namankitam cha idam pashya devi anguliyakam. And that is the time he gives the anguliyaka, the ring etched with Rama's name. And he hands over to Sita Devi. And Sita Devi, with so tearful and overwhelming love and Rama's the friendship and Rama's company and Rama's nature, Sita Devi only knows that, and she was so impressed. Then after some more talk, Sita Devi also, when Hanuman asks, gives the crest jewel. Tato vastragatam muktva divyam chodamanim shubham pradeyo raghavaya iti Sita Hanumate dadau. So give this to Rama, O Hanuma, take this chodamani. And we have seen the beauty of this. It is Hanuma who brought the Anguliyaka to Sita and then took chodamani and gave it to Sri Rama. But he felt he was like the arrow of Rama. So Nimitta Matra. So it is Rama's Anguliyaka, the ring, which brought Hanuma here, and it is Sita's chodamani which took him back to Rama. So Sita Devi says, when Rama sees this chodamani, he will remember my parents, his parents, and also me at the time of our wedding. Then here we see Kshipra Hanuma, Kshipra Krishna, Kshipra Prasada Hanuma, Kshipranjaneya, and then Kshipra Krishna. You see how it is. Kshipra means instantly. You think of them, they will actually bless you instantly, like Bhola Shankar. So Kshiprameshyati Raghavaha, O Tali, O mother, Shrutva Evatu Vacho Mahyam, when I go and tell about you, Kshiprameshyati Raghavaha, he'll come right away. Athava, if you think that you have to see him right away, Mochayishyami Tvam Adyaivahi Rakshasat, I shall right now, Adyaiva, right now, I shall release you from this bondage of these Rakshasas. Drakshasi Adyayeva Vaidehi Raghavam Sahalakshmanam. You will see so soon Raghava, Rama and Lakshmana. Kshiprameshyati Kakutsaha, that Kakutsa Vamsha Sambhava Rama, he'll come right away, O Devi. Kshipram Tvam Devi Shokasya Param Yasyasi Maithili, O Maithili, O Devi. Kshipram, right away, you will cross this ocean of sorrow. Ravanam chaiva ramena nihatam drakshyasi. Achirat, no longer at all. You will see the Ravana being killed. Nate chirat agamanam priyasya. So your Priya will come. So like that. Imam muhurtam dukkhanam antam drakshasi. In muhurta kala, just like this, in Trutikala, you will see the end of this sorrow. And Krishna also says, Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat chantim nigacchati kaunteya pradijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Take this as my woe, O Arjuna. My devotee will never perish, shall never perish. Nahi kalyana kritkaschit durgatim tatagacchati. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. Forget about what all the past he or she had. From the moment they think of me and they follow me, They are Dharmatmas. And this is my vow. And we have seen Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriya jnanam ladva param shantim achirena adhigacchati. Achira, it doesn't take any long time. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptuma yogataha. But for the one yoga yukto manir brahma nachirena adhigacchati, that yoga yukta, he'll attain the Brahman in no time. And once they think of me, teshamaham samuddharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. I shall uplift them in no time, O Arjuna. So see how Kshipranjaneya and Kshipra Krishna. Kshipra Prasada Anjaneya, Kshipra Prasada Krishna. Then you see again Hakuna Matata Yoga, taught by both. Hakuna Matata, no worries, don't worry, don't worry. Why fear when I'm here? Both of them say that. Abhayanjaneya, Abhaya Krishna. Mashuchaha, Marudaha. And Hanuman says to Sita Devi, Marudo Devi, Ruda. Rud means Dukkham. Rudra means Rudam Dravayati. The one who takes away the Dukkha is Rudra. So, Marudo Devi, Marudaha Devi, Shokena, Mabhutate Manaso Apriyam. Do not think of any negativity, Apriyam negativity. Shachiva Patya Shakrena Bhartra, you will be like the Shachi Devi of Indra. And then Bhagavan also says, the entire Bhagavad Gita is Hakuna Matata Yoga. Ashochyan Vashochastvam Pragyavadamscha Bhashase. It starts with Ashochyan. You are grieving about something which is not worth of grieving, not worthy grieving. 11th verse in the 2nd chapter. Then the 66th verse in the 18th chapter. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam braja. Aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. Ma shuchaha, ma rudaha, ma rudaha, ma shuchaha. So starting from Ashochyan to ma shuchaha, all this which is taught is the message for us to give up this sorrow. To give up this sorrow. Daivi sampad vimokshaya nibandhaya suri mata. Mashucha sampadam daivi mabhijatosi Pandava. O Pandava, Mashucha, because you are not a sinner. You are not a sinner to begin with. Mate vyadha macha vimoda bhavaha. So this manaso apriyam abhut vimoda bhavaha ma vyadha ma. So do not worry. Take away this negativity. Take away this which is pulling you down. Then Hanuman says, Devi, just be seated on my back. I shall take you back. And Hanuman forgot that he was is so small, like Prashadamshaka, like a little beautiful cat. So that size, he was talking to Sita Devi. And then it is like, a child, suppose he wears a uniform of a soldier, and then mother asks him, oh, why are you here? What are you doing? No, I'm here to protect you and my country. And then looking at that little kid, so that is how Sita Devi is feeling. Look at your form, look at your size. Do you think you'll take me? And then that is the first time ever Hanuman has seen a little bit of quote unquote insulting him. Oh, so Nava Parabhavam, it's called, he just thinks that Janaki Devi does not know him. Name janati sattvam va prabhavam va asitekshana tasmat pashyatu vaidehi yad rupam mama kamataha. You look at my Virat Rupa now. Iti sanchayitva Hanuman tada plavagasattamah. The one who can fly. So darshayamasa vaideshya swarupam arimardanaha. Darshayamasa parthaya. So that Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa, now as Krishna has shown to Arjuna, Hanuman is showing to Sita Devi. Satasmat पादपात् धीमान् aplutya plavagarshbhaha tato vardhitum arabhe. So he just started going up and up and up and up. Merumandara sankasho babhau deeptanala prabaha. Meruman like a Meru mountain and deeptanala prabaha, like fire and sun and moon together. Hari Parvata Sankashaha, like a huge mountain, like Mount Everest, like Mount Kailash. So Vajradamstra, Nakho Bhimo, all these like Vajradamstra, the teeth of a lion, that form Hanuman has taken up. And he's saying that, O Devi, Saparvata Vanodesham, Satta Prakara Toranam, Lankam Imam Sanatham Va Nayatum Shakti Astime. Not only you, O Sita Devi, I can take this Lanka along with Ravana, all these buildings, I can easily take this. So that is my Shakti. And same thing, Bhagavan says, Name Vedusura Ganah Prabhavam na Maharshayah Ahamadirhi Devanam Maharshinam cha Sarvashaha. These suras, asuras, and Maharshis, they do not know me for real, my real nature. Eva Muktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwaro Harihi Darshayamasa Parthaya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. Sanjaya says to Dhritarashtra. Having said this, he is showing his Vishwarupa Krishna. How is that? Aneka Vaktra Nayanam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Divya Aneko Dyutayudam, Divya Malyambaradharam, Divya Gandhanulepanam, Sarvascharyamayam Devam, Anantam Vishwato Mukham. So that form is seen here and there in Sundarakanda, in Bhagavad Gita. And this Panchavaktra Hanuman Stotra is the 5 faces of Hanuman, the great 5 faces. One is Hayagriva, Jnaninam Agraganyam Jnani. The second is Garuda, Vishahara, and Vedaguru. Vedaguru, the most knowledgeable, and also the one who can kill any poison. Vanara, Ramabhakta. Narasimha, the one who can slay the demons. And Kroda, the Varaha, the boar, who uplifted the earth, and in the same way, who uplifted Sita from Shokasagara, the ocean of sorrow, as we have just seen. So one day, Vanara Narasimha Khagarat, Krodasva Vaktranchitam, Nana Lankaranam, Tripanchanayanam, Dedipyamanam Rucha, Astabjay Rasikheta Pustaka Sudha, Kumbhankushadrin Halam, Khatwangam, Panibhuru Haucha Dadatam, or Dashabhujam, Sarvari Garvapaham, Sarvari Garvapaham. And looking at this, and knowing Hanuman's nature, and Hanuman's personality, character, and now Sita Devi says, it's not only trust in you, O Hanuman, there is no one other than you who could do this for me. Tomasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama. You are the set standard to do this. You are the only one who can accomplish this for me. You are the only one who can take me out of this ocean of sorrow. And you are the only one who can bring Rama here. Raghavatva samarambhat maya yatna paro bhavet. Now the moment, as you said, when you go and tell him, he shall come right away. And this is another mantra. This mantra, Sita Devi says twice. Tvamasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama hanuman yatna masthaya dukkha kshaya karo bhava. This is called Karya Siddhi mantra. Karya Siddhi mantra. And when Sita Devi says this, what else can Hanuman say other than Tatheti, Tatha iti, Satatheti? So be it, O mother, so be it. So when we say, when Hanuman hears these words, Tvamasmin karya niryoge pramanam harisattama Hanuman yatnamasthaya dukkakshaya karo bhava. He thinks that Sita Devi has said this. And then he says, what does he say? Tatha iti, tathastu. That is how he shall take away all our sorrows and confer the success. And we shall conquer our own selves and whatever we accomplish for good of ourselves and for good of the world. And same thing, even Arjuna also asks Krishna, oh Krishna, there is no one other than you who can take away these doubts, despondency, and the disturbance of my mind. Etan me samshayam Krishna chetumarhasya seshataha twadanya samshayasyasya chetanahyupapadyate. There is no other one who can cut asunder these doubts and dispel this ignorance. And Bhagavan says immediately, Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyana kritkaschet durgatim tatagachati. For someone like you, there is nothing other than auspiciousness, O Arjuna. There is no downfall. There is no failure. And then Sita Devi blesses Hanuman. Shivaste advastu haripravira. May your journey be auspicious. May you be successful. Shivaste or Shivaschate advastu haripravira. In fact, Kalidasa was so inspired by this. So Shivaste panthanas santu. Kanva Maharshi says that to Shakuntala, so his adopted daughter. When you go to see Dushyanta, oh Talli, oh my dear daughter, Shivaste panthanas santu. In the same way, so may your journey be auspicious and be successful. Shivaschate adva astu. Shivaschate adva astu haripravira. So same way, Krishna also tells, Yudhyasva jetase rane sapatnan. You fight and you will conquer. You will conquer. And now Hanuman thinks that there is much more to be accomplished. And then he says this Jaya Panchaka. So he goes onto the arch there and stands up there. And he destroys the Ashokavana there. And he kills the Rakshasas, whoever comes his ways. And then he introduces himself with a great, great shout. And here he gives out his shout, his introduction. Jayatyati balo ramo lakshmanascha mahabalaha raja jayati sugrivo raghavena abhipalitaha. Rama, the mighty Rama, long live, who is always successful, and Lakshmana, who is very powerful, and Sugriva, my king, he is also always successful because he's protected by Rama. And who am I? Dasoham Kosalendrasya Ramasya Klishta Karmanaha. I am Hanuma, the destroyer of the army adversaries and the son of wind god. I am the servant of Rama, the king of Kosala kingdom. Hanuman Shatru Sainyanam Nihanta Marutatmajaha. So I am Dasaha, my first adjective, of Rama, who can accomplish any action in an unwearied way. And I am called Hanuman, and I can destroy the enemies, and I am also the son of wind god. So Naravana sahasram me yuddhe pratibalam bhavet shilabhistu praharataha padapaischa sahasrasaha. Not one Ravana, the 1,000 Ravanas, if they come together, they're not equal to me. Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yuga Paduttita Yadibhasa Drushi Sasyat Bhasastasya Mahatmanaha. Even if 1,000 suns are rising at the same time, that Prakasha is not equal to this Vishwarupa. So in the same way, not one Ravana, 1,000 Ravanas also may not match my power and my prowess. And I do not need any particular weapon. Shilas, the rocks, the stones, the mountains, the trees, whatever comes my way, and my own hands and my own nakas, like a Narasimha. that is enough to destroy these enemies. Ardhayitva purim lankam abhivadya cha maithilim samudhato gamishyami mishatam sarva rakshasam. Here before the eyes of all you guys, all you demons, I will annihilate the city of Lanka, and doing so, and offering my salutation again to Sita Devi, I shall go back. And that one, Tasya Sannada Shabdena Te Abhavan Bhayashankita. All the demons were so worried and so afraid, so fearful. It is like what Partha says, what Arjuna says. Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakitya Jagat Prahrishyatya Nurajyate Cha Rakshamsi Bhitani Dishodravante Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddhasanga. So Dadrushaste Hanumantam Sandhya Meghamivonnatam. So this fifth verse is replaced by some with another verse. That another verse is what Lakshmana says. Lakshmana says before killing Indrajit, as I alluded to in the first session. So addressing the arrow, hey arrow, Dharmatma Satya Sandhascha, Ramo Dasharathir Yadi, Paurushecha Apratidvandvaha Shara, Enam Jahi Ravanim, hey arrow, if Rama is Dharmatma, endowed with Dharma, the embodiment of Dharma. And in battle, incomparable. So none can be compared to him. If Rama is so, O arrow, go and kill this Indrajit. That is how Indriyajit Lakshmana says. So that is Jayam, Jayam. So Jaya Panchakam, those 5, please try to remember. Then entire Bhagavad Gita is Jayam. Entire Bharatam is Jayam. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Because when you think of Yudhishthira, Dharmo Vivardhati Yudhishthira Kirtanena. When you think of Bhima, Papam Pranashyati Vrukodara Kirtanena. Then when you think of Arjuna, Shatrur Vinashyati Dhananjaya Kirtanena. Then Ashwini Putras, Nakula and Sahadeva, Madri Sutau Kathayatam, Na Bhavanti Rogaha. And when you think of Krishna and Arjuna, Yogeshwara Krishna and Arjuna, what can be there? There can be Shri, the prosperity, Vijaya, the success, Bhuti, the opulence, and Dhruva Niti, the justice. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama, Yato Dharma, Tata Krishna, Yata Krishna, Tato Jayaha. Wherever there is Dharma, there is Krishna. And wherever there is Krishna, there is Jaya. So then, looking at these demons, Hanuman thinks, nothing will work against these. Nasama rakshassu gunaya kalpate, nadanam artha arthopacheshu vartate, nadanam artha upachiteshu vartate, nabedha sandhya, nabedha sadhya, baladarpita janaha. So Sama, Dana, Bheda. So if you try to make friendship, that doesn't work. If you want, if you offer them money, land, or anything, because they think that we have seen how Ravana in Daivasara Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, how these demons think. Idamadya maya labdham imam prapse manoratham. Nabheda sadhya baladarpita janaha. So all these do not work. So I have to show my parakrama only. That is how Hanuman thinks, and then starts destroying whoever comes his way. Ravana sends one after the other, one after the other. And Prahasta Sutas, the 7 commanders. Then Ravana's younger son, Ravana's Akshakumara, Akshanam. So Kapisha Makshahantaram, Vande Lanka Bhayankaram. So that one is gone. Then Indrajit comes and with the Brahmastra, even though Hanuman was given the boon of Brahmastra not doing anything out of mere respect for Brahmastra. So Hanuman, because Hanuman wants to see Ravana, so goes to Ravana. So Indrajit takes him to Ravana. And all this, Hanuman does it. Mukta Sangaha, Anahamvadi, Dhruti Utsaha Samanvitaha, as we see in 18th chapter. Siddhya Siddhyo, Nirvikaraha, Karta Satvika Uchyate. Mukta Sangaha, with no attachment. Anahamvadi, Ahamvadi, I am doing it. Anahamvadi, Ramartham va, Vanarartham va. I am not doing this for myself. I am doing this for Rama, and I am doing this for the entire mankind. And Dhruti, the determination. Utsaha, the joy and enthusiasm. And whether it is a failure or a success, whether the Brahmastra binds him or not. So he has actually now gone to see Ravana because he knows pravrittim cha nivrittim cha. So he knows karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha ya vetti. So he knows when to surrender, when not to, and when to become small, and when not to, when to show the power, and then when to withdraw. We have seen that before in the second session. Okay. Then the terrifying Hanuman and terrific Bhagavan. You see this in Rakshasa Samhara, which we have seen. He looks like Kala Iva. So Kshanaha, Kala Iva. He looks like Kala, the destroyer. Kalosmi loka kshayakrut pravruddha, as we see in Bhagavad Gita, how Krishna introduces himself. Then he goes to Ravana. And when he sees Ravana Parabrahma, because of his tapas and varchas, he has his own glow. And when Hanuman looks at him, aho rupam, aho dhairyam, Hanuman thinking about Ravana, you see, aho rupam, aho dhairyam, aho sattvam, aho dyutihi, aho rakshasa rajasya, sarva lakshana yukta. What a figure, what a courage, what a strength, what a splendor. This king with auspicious marks is a king of demons. Yedi adharmo na bhavan, yedi adharmo na balavan syat, ayam rakshasishvaraha syadaham suralokasya shakrasya apirakshita. If he was not on the adharma, unrighteousness side, if he was not yielding to this unrighteousness, he is capable of becoming Indra, the leader of all suras. Yadi adharmo na balavan syat ayam rakshaseshvaraha syadaham suralokasya shakrasya apirakshita. This is what you see in Bhagavad Gita. If there is a good quality in your enemy, the opponent, you appreciate that, because this is called samabuddhi, the optimal appreciation, the nature of appreciating the good, bad, and ugly. So the good in the ugly, good in bad. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastine shunichaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. So that nature of seeing the good when it is there, even in the bad. And there, samabuddhi is looking at without a bias, looking at anybody without a bias, without any preconceived notion. Suhran mitrar yudasena madhyastha dveshya bandhushu sadhushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Suhrit, a good friend. Mitra, a friend. Udasena, the one who is neither close to you nor distant from you. Madhyastha, the one who is a mediator. Dvesha, the one who hates you. Bandhu, a relative. Sadhu, the saintly person. Papa, the one who has committed mistakes. In all them, samabuddhi. So seeing them, accepting them as they are without preconceived notion. So that is how he looked at Ravana. Then he again Hanuman's teachings, like Bhagavan's preachings. O Ravana, Shruyatam, listen, listen. Vachanam mama, Shrunushva, Vachanam mama, Satyam. O Rakshasa Rajendra, Ramadasasya Dutasya Vanarasya Visheshataha. I have come here as the messenger of Rama. By the way, the messengers, the great three personalities, Krishna was a messenger. Shiva was a messenger in Durga Devi Mahatmyam, Durga Saptashati we see, and then Hanuman is a messenger. Nahi dharma viruddheshu bahu apayeshu karmasu moola ghatishu sajjante buddhimanto bhavatvidha. O Ravana, you and people like you have now yielded to the very roots of the actions which are so against dharma. And good people do not do that. No doubt, natu dharma upasamharam adharma palasamvitam. No doubt you have done so many good things in your life, tapas and all, praptam dharma phalam tavat, and you enjoyed it so far. But now you shall see adharmasya kshiprameva prapsyase. You will see the effects of adharma right now. And whom you are thinking Sita iti, she is not Sita, she is Kalaratri. And who do you think Rama is? Sarvan lokan susamritya. Sabhutan sacharacharam punareva tatha srashtum shakto Rama mahayashaha. After killing all these three worlds, he can recreate these three worlds. And no one can match him. Brahma Swayambhu Chaturananova, Rudra Trinetra Tripurantakova, Indro Mahendra Suranayakova, Tratum Nashakta Yudhirama Vadhyam. And Bhagavan also teaches the same way. Bhoya eva mahabaho shruname paramam vachaha. Again in the 14th chapter. Param bhoya pravakshami jnananam jnanam uttamam. Sarva guhyatamam bhuyaha shruname paramam vachaha. Then who am I? Mrityu sarva haraschaham udbhavascha bhavisyatam trin lokan samahritya. Then again recreate them. Kalpakshaye punastani kalpadav visrajami aham. So I dissolve them and I release them. And dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. I am that desire, but not against dharma, O Ravana, O Arjuna. So that is how Krishna says. And same, I do not take your papa or punya. Nadatte kasyachit papam nachaiva sukritam vibhuhu. You will be the victim of your own papa, and you will be the enjoyer of your own punya. Na kartrutvam na karmani lokasya srujati prabhu na karma phala samyogam sabhavastu pravattate. And who do I think? Kalosmi loka kshayakrut pravruddha. That is how I am now. And listening to this, imagine a king like Ravana. He says, kill him. And Vibhishana says, O Ravana, O brother, he says, hitam vakyam kshamasvarosham tyaja rakshasendra prasida madvakyam idam shrunushva vadham na kurvanti Paravaragnya dutasya santo vasudhadipa. They do not kill, the great kings do not kill the messenger. There are so many other punishments that you can give. And that is how Vibhishana's Vagbhushanam is taught. And I'm skipping a little bit. We can probably talk more during the discussion. So this Vagbhushanam, Anudvega Karam Vakyam, Vangmaya Tapasa, it is like Bhushanas, Keyo Radina Bhusha Yanti Purusham, Nahara Chandrojvala. Vagbhushanam is a Bhushanam that we see in Hanuman's and Vibhishana's and Rama's words. Now, the tail is on fire. Tail is on fire. And listening to this, Sita Devi, she was so upset. Imagine your own child caught, catching fire. Mangalabhimukhi tasya satada asit mahakape upatasthe vishalakshi prayata havyavahanam. So she prays to the fire god. And how she prays? These are very profound verses, the 4 verses. She actually says, if you think I have the character of Pativrata, and if you think what I think is right, and if you think Rama is my only goal, and if you think Rama has faith in me, please be cool to Hanuman. Yadyasti pati shushrusha, yadyasti charitam tapaha, yadi chasti ekapatnitvam, sito bhava hanumataha, sito bhava hanumataha. Yadi kinchit anukroshaha tasya mayasti dhimataha, yadi va bhagyashesham me, sito bhava hanumataha. Yadi maam vritta sampannam tassamagana lalasam. If you think that I'm desiring and craving to see Rama, Savijanati dharmatma, and he also knows that I am longing for him. Sito bhava hanumataha. Yadi maam tarayati arya sugriva satya sangraha. Asma dukkham mahabahu sito bhava hanumataha. So that is how she prays. And then suddenly Hanuman feels that, oh, what happened to this? So, dakhyamane chalangolam. Now it has become as if a butter has applied or an ice piece has applied to the tail. So, pradipto agni ayam kasman namam dahati. Why is it not burning me, my tail? Oh, I know. Why not? Sita yaha cha andrushamsyena tejasa raghavasya cha pitu mama sakhyena namam dahati pavakaha. For 3 reasons I know that. That is because of the grace of Sita Devi. That is because of the power and prowess of Rama. And that is because of the friendship of fire god with my father, wind god. So that he is now Pradipta Langola Kritachamali Prakashata Aditya Eva Amshamali. He is like the blazing sun. So what can kill him? What can kill Paramatma? I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. The poem Invictus says so. So Nainam Chendanti Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavakaha, Nachainam Kledayantiapo, Nashoshayati Marutaha, Achedyohya Madakyohyam, Akledyo Shoshayevacha, Nitya Sarvagata Sthanoho, Achaloyam Sanatana. So Hanuman is Chiranjeevi, Saptaite Chiranjeevinaha. He is one of them. So now he thinks that Kala Anala Shekhopamam, then Yuganta Jalado Yadha is like the cloud which is coming before the dissolution. Kalagneriva. So he now decides to do Lanka Dahanam. Lanka Dahanam is Vasana Dahanam. Vasana Dahanam. The cravings, the deep desires which are within us. And how should we do it? As an offering to fire god. He thinks that it is only fair. It is only fair. Nyayam kartum. To whom? Havyavahanam. So Havyavahana is a fire god. So how? As if it is a yajna. With yajna bhava, I shall do this. Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam. Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 24th verse. Brahmaivatena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina. So like a yajna, he does. So he offers Lanka to Havyavahana. So he is looking like Aditya Koti Sadrisha Sutejaha, like crores of sun. Lankam Samastam Parivarya Tishtan. So all that Lanka is burning. So why is it burning? Why is Hanuman doing? Hanuman is Rudra Sambhuta, Rudramsha Sambhuta, Rudra himself, Trinetra. So when you ask Trinetra, see Lankapuram Pradagdham, Tad Rupe Lankapuram Pradagdham, Tad Rudrena Tripuram Yadha, like Rudra burned Tripuras. Tripuras are what? These, the Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Shariras of us. The Vasana Trayam, Deha Vasana, Loka Vasana, Shastra Vasana Trayam Deham, or Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Guna, endowed Puram. So this Tripuram was burnt by Rudra. And when you ask Rudra to see, seeing means what? Slaying. If you go to Shankar Dada and ask him to take care of someone who is bothering you, do you think Shankar Dada will go and offer him a bouquet of flowers? He shall take care of him. In the same way, when you ask Hanuman, who is Rudra himself, to go and see, so seeing means slaying. So that is how Hanuman burnt Lanka and he purified Lanka for Rama to come. So then everybody is thinking, who can this be? Vajri Mahendra Tridasheshwara, or Sakshad Yamova Varuna Anilava. Is he Varuna? Is he Anila? Is Anala? Is Agni? Rudrogni Arko Dhanadascha Somo? Is this Dhanada, Kubera, or Soma, or Rudra? Who is he? Navanaroyam. He is not an ordinary Vanara. Narava, no, he is not Vanara. Kim Brahmanas Sarva Pitamahasya Sarvasya Dhatus Chaturananasya. Did Brahma send him? Or is he Brahma? Kim Vaishnavam va Kapirupametya. Is it Vaishnava Tejas? So they are not able to figure out who this is. Swamayaya Saha Agata. So he came with his own Maya, Vishnu. We have seen that Prakritim Swamatishtaya Sambhavam Atmamayaya. And in Vishwarupa, we see Arjuna saying, who are you not? Vayuryamognir Varunasya Shankaha Prajapatistvam Prapitamahascha Namo Namastestu Sahasrakuttavaha Punascha Bhuyopi Namo Namaste. So that is how you are, everyone. You are Avayu, you are Agni, you are the fire, and you are Prajapati. Who are you not? There, the Rakshas are wondering, who are you? And Arjuna is saying here, who are you not? So this is the great verse which is not in Valmiki Ramayana. Ullangya sindho salilam salilam yashokavanyam janakatmajaya adayate naiva dadaha lankam namamitam pranjali ranjaneyam. Where is that fire coming from? That fire is because the tail of Hanuman was put on fire. And who is the tail? We have seen the tail of the tail yesterday. Parvati, who was tailgating Shiva, who was coming as Hanuman as a tail. So Rudra was so quiet so far, whatever was done to him, binding with a rope, yielding in the city of Lanka. But the tail, once Parvati Devi was instigated, insulted, and that's where Rudra took his form. So then all Lankavasis, Hatata, Haputraka, Kantamitra, Hajevitam, Bhogayutam, Supunyam, all this is gone. Then when these Rakshasas are crying and shouting, there Devascha, Sarve Munipungavaha, Gandharva Vidya Dharanaga Yakshaha, Bhutani Sarvani Mahanti Tatra, Jagmapparam Pritam, Atulya Rupam. They all were happy because the evil is being destroyed there. As Arjuna said, Sthane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya. Jagat prahrushyatyanurajyate cha rakshamsi bhitani dishodravanti sarve namasyanti cha siddhasangaha. All Rakshasas and demons are running away, and all the munis and siddhas are saluting you. And how all these Rakshasas are entering into the fire and getting burnt? as we see in Bhagavad Gita, Yadha nadinam bahuvombu vega samudramevabhimukha dravanti tatha tavami naraloka vira vishanti vaktranya bhavijvalanti. Just like the rivers are going and merging with ocean, just like the fire moths are entering the fire, Yadha pradiptam jwalanam patanga. That's how all these demons are destroyed in the fire set by Hanuman. And now Hanuman looks back. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Aveksha Hanuman Lankam Chintayamasa. Oh my goodness, I burnt Lanka. I burnt Ashokavana. And do you think Sita is alive? He's questioning himself. My goodness, now Sita is not there. Then if I go and say this, Rama will not be there. And then all the chain of actions he remembers. The anger is not good. The people who can control their anger are so great. Dhanyaste purusha shrestha ye buddhya kopamuthitam nirundhante mahatmano deeptam agne vivambhasa. As a burning fire is extinguished with water, blessed indeed are those who can control this anger, who can restrain this anger. And anger, so many verses in Bhagavad Gita, we find the management of it. Shaknoti haivayasodham praksharira vimokshanat kama krodhodbhavam vegam sa yuktaha sa sukhi naraha. Those who can stop the speed of the kama and the intense desire and the anger. Kama krodha viyuktanam yatinam yatachetasam abhito brahma nirvanam vartate viditatmanam. Once you are devoid of this anger, the Brahman comes to you. Ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham parigraham vimuchya nirmama shanto brahma bhuyaya kalpate. And Hanuman thinks, Kruddha papam na kuryat kaha, kruddho hanyad guru napi. When you're angry, you don't know who is elder, who is worshipworthy, who is respectful. You don't think of any of that. Kruddha purushaya vacha. So with so many hurting words, you will talk. So this is not good. Dighastumam sudur buddhim. It is shameful. Shame upon me that I have yielded to anger. And now I have submitted Sita Devi to Agni. So he thinks so bad of himself. But then, and we have seen again some more verses about anger in Bhagavad Gita, that Dhayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangasteshu Pajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodho Bhijayate. How the ladder of descent, the downfall, once the anger sets in. Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha, the delusion. Sammohat Smriti Vibhramaha, the memory is gone. Smriti Bhramshat Buddhinashaha, the analytical power is gone. Buddhinashat Pranashyati, then everything is gone. Character is gone. So he certainly thinks that Dagdha Yam Nagari Lanka, Dagdha Sita Api. But then he says, how can Sita, who is like a fire, can be burnt by fire? Fire cannot burn the fire. He thinks that way. And then he sees some good omens. So Siddhas, Charanas, they say that entire Lanka was burnt. But Janaki nachadagdha iti vismayo adbhuta eva. So this is adbhutam, wonder of the wonders, that entire Lanka was burnt, but Sita Devi was not. So he gains now confidence that Janaki is safe. Then he doesn't want to go back without seeing her once again. So he goes back. He goes back and then takes blessings of Sita Devi. And then Amma, I have to go see Rama as soon as possible. So then Girishreshtam, Arishtam Girishreshtam, Aruroha, Arimardanaha. So he jumps back now to cross the ocean again from a mountain called Arishta, which is not there now. So how is he now while going back? So beautifully described again. Parvatendram Sunabham, he sees Mainaka. Then while going, Pravisham Abhrajalani Nishkaram cha punah punaha. So Pravishan, Nishkraman. Pravishan Abhrajalani. Nishkraman cha punah punaha. Prachanna cha prakashaha cha chandrama iva lakshyate. Like the moon, when you see the clouds are passing by, you think that the moon is traversing. Moon is actually traveling. So sometimes the clouds cover him. Sometimes the moon is very clear. So that is how Hanuman is flying back. Then he wants to see his friends, and his friends want to see him. So Suhrit. So he's so excited. So Satam Desham Anupraptaha. Suhrit Darshana Lalasaha. He wanted to see his friends. So this Suhrit is someone who touches your heart. We have seen that in Bhagavad Gita. Suhridam sarvabhutanam gyatva mam shantim rachati. And he makes such a sound. So that sound, Nishamya Nadam, that's hearing that sound, Jambavan says, it is Hanuman who is coming back with success. Sarvadha krita karyasau Hanuman natra samshayaha. I can figure out with this sound, this is the sound of success. Like the sound of music, sound of success. So there is no doubt that Hanuman has come or is coming back with success. So 5 more minutes, we shall conclude. So now Hanuman landing there, Gurun, Vruddhan, Jambavat Pramukhan, Namasya. So Namaskritva, saluting. This is what a great personality like Hanuman doing. Deva Dvija. This is called the Kayaka tapas in Bhagavad Gita. Deva Dvija Guru Prajna Pujanam Shauchamarjavam Brahmacharya Mahimsa cha Shariram Tapa Uchyati. And he says one word. Drushta Devi iti Vikrantaha Sankshepena Nyavedayat. Sankshepena, in a very succinct way. Drushta in Sanskrit, Drushta means she has been seen. Drushtaha means he has been seen. Drushtam means it has been seen. So adrushtam, it has not been seen yet. So Drushta Devi, because Drushta means she has been seen. But Lanka also feminine. So not only Lanka, but Devi. So that is how so beautifully in a sutra form, in a succinct way. Because we have seen the Vak Kaushalam in the beginning, non-Rigveda Vinitasya na Yajurveda Dharina na Samaveda Vidushaha Shakya Evam Vibhashitam, as Rama praised. Then everybody praises Hanuman. Aho Swaminite Bhakti. What a great devotion, oh Hanuman. And they ask, how did you see? How did you go? What happened there? And then in close to a couple of 100 verses, Hanuman describes. So this is 58th Sarga. It's called Sankshepa Sundarakanda, where Sundarakanda was narrated by Hanuman in Sundarakanda. What a beautiful thing. So then, how did I do it? Raghavasya prabhavena bhavatam chaiva tejasa sugrivasya cha karyartham maya sarvam idam krutam. You see, by the power of Rama and by all your good wishes and support, and by that freedom given to us by the King Sugriva, I have done this. And we have seen this in Bhagavad Gita. It is not just one man's effort. Panchaitani Mahabaho Karanani Nibodhame Sankhye Krutante Proktani Siddhaye Sarvakarmanam Adhishtanam Tadha Karta Karanam Cha Pruthak Vidham Vividhas Cha Pruthak Chestaha Daivam Cha Atra Panchamam. So the body, the doer, the helpers, and all the equipment that's needed. But there is a fifth factor, Lakvinta, that is the Daivam. So, and I want to take this opportunity to thank Suresh ji and Shilpa ji and all of you, because Karta Karayita Chaiva, Prerakascha Anumodaka, Chatvara Samabhaginaha, all four of us. So the helpers, the doers, and the motivators and the listeners, thank you all. Thank you all. And then Angada says, it doesn't look nice if we just say to Rama that we have seen Sita. Drishta Devi iti, that's not good. Shall we just take Sita along with us? And then Jambavan says, Angada, what you said is right. It's not that we are not capable of doing that, but think as what Rama would do. Yadha tu Ramasya matihi nivishta tatha bhavan pashyatu karyasiddhim. It's like, what would Jesus do? Think, what would Rama do? And that's the same way Krishna has said after all the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Iti te jnanamakyatam guhyat guhyataram maya vimrushyat etat asheshena yadha ichasi tatha kuru. Analyzing all this, you do whatever you feel like. Then it's a party time. It's party time. So everybody comes to Madhuvana. Gayanti kechet, pranamanti kechet, nrityanti kechet, prahasanti kechet, patanti kechet, virachanti kechet, plavanti kechet, pralapanti kechet, parasparam kechet, upashrayante, parasparam kechet, atibruvante, parasparam kechet, uparamante, parasparam kechet, uparamante. Gayantamanya prahasannupaiti, hasantamanya prahasannupaiti, rudantamanya prarudan udaiti, nudantamanya pranudan upaiti. So intoxicated, they're singing, dancing, and pulling each other's legs and laughing at each other. And it is just like, when dear friends come together and then just celebrate their success with more than a couple of drinks. So that is how, but it is Yoga Shastra. It is that delight and then that bliss they experience. So with that Amrutadhara in yoga, it seems, it is like Sanjaya saying, Vyasa prasadat shrutavan etad guhyamaham param yogam yogeshwarat krishnat sakshat kathayata swayam rajan samsmritya samvadamimam adbhutam keshavarjuna yo punyam hrishyami cha muhurmuhu tacha samsmritya rupa matyadbhutam harehe vismayo me mahan rajan hrishyami cha punaha hrishyami cha punaha. Now all of them go to Rama after Dadimukha goes and tells Sugriva, and Sugriva says that if they are destroying Madhuvana, I'm sure Rama, they have accomplished. So wherever there is Jambavan, wherever there is Angada, but moreover, wherever there is Hanuman, all this will be accomplished. So then Hanuman comes to Rama, and here he won't repeat the same thing, Drishta Devi, but he says, Niyatam Akshatam Devim Raghavaya Nyavedayatta. He doesn't talk about what all he has done. No 180 plus verses. He just tells what has been seen with respect to Sita Devi and what Sita Devi has said. So Niyatam, the one who is thinking of you only, O Rama. Akshatam, the one who is safe. Devim, that Devi has been seen by me. And he gives the Chudamani. And Rama, he was so pleased, so overwhelmed. He says that this kind of work no one can accomplish, even in their dreams, So, and Hanuman says that, O Rama, I have gone and seen Sita Devi. I have consoled her and she is safe. She wants you to come as soon as possible. So I assured her that Nivritta Vanavasam, you both, along with Lakshmana and Vanaras and Bharata and Shatrughna, go back to Ayodhya. And then that will happen very soon. Kshipram, Abhishiktam, so Pashyasi. She will see the Rama in Ayodhya in January 2024. You see their Pattabhisheka of Rama, Sita, and Sri Rama Pattabhisheka. Tato maya vagbhiradina bhashane. So that Sita Devi, who is tavapi shokena tadhapi pedita, she was so afflicted by separation of you. But she jagama shantim mama maithili atmaja. So she attained the peace. So that is how this Sundarakanda ends. And Rama says, what can I give in return? Krutam Hanumata karyam sumad bhuvi durlabham manasapi yadi anyena nashakyam dharanitale. You can't even think of this mentally. In mind, you cannot. So, Esha sarvasva bhutastu parishwango hanumata maya kalamimam prapya dattastasya mahatmanaha. What all I can do is give him a hug. And I give myself to Hanuman. So this is what is Sayujyam. So Hanuman has lived all this, what has been said in Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosime. Mame vaishyasi yuktva atmanam matparayana. Manmana bhava madbhaktaha. Matkarma krit matparamaha. Madbhakta sangavarjitaha. Nirvaira sarva bhuteshu saha yaha saha mam eti. So he attains me. I give myself to him. That Sarupya, Samipya, Salokya, Sayujyam has been attained. So that Dasoham has become Soham. Thank you so much, and thank you for your time. Shubham Bhoyat. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarvam Shri Ramarpanam. Sarvam Shri Krishna.